The movie begins with a brief description of the sudden collapse of the U.S. economy after the 2008 financial crisis. This leads to a rise in unemployment and crime, resulting in private businesses taking control of most prisons in the country. One such prison is Terminal Island, run by Warden Hennessy, who broadcasts the death race to the world through a popular website. The death race is a competition where inmates race against each other, and the winner receives various benefits, including their freedom. The next scene shows a race nearing its end between Machine Gun Joe and Frankenstein, who is accompanied by a female navigator. However, Frankenstein's car malfunctions, and Joe takes advantage of the situation, attacking and destroying Frankenstein's vehicle. The story then introduces the main character, Jensen Ames, a factory worker who becomes involved in a protest due to low wages. The protest turns violent when SWAT teams arrive and beat the workers. In the chaos, Ames is arrested for a crime he didn't commit, his wife is killed, and he is sentenced to Terminal Island Prison. Inside the prison, Ames faces hostility from other inmates but manages to fend them off. He is then approached by Warden Hennessy, who offers him a chance to participate in the death race as a replacement for the deceased Frankenstein. Reluctantly, Ames agrees after Hennessy threatens him with solitary confinement. Ames meets his coach, Gunner, and the rest of his team who help customize his race car with advanced weapons and protective gear. They explain the 3 stages of the race, with the ultimate prize being freedom. Ames is given the mask of Frankenstein and becomes the new driver. During the race, Ames struggles to activate the car's offensive and defensive functions. He learns that Hennessy and his navigator, Case, had conspired to sabotage Frankenstein's chances of winning in the past. Determined to expose Hennessy's true motives, Ames confronts her but is shown pictures of his daughter living with foster parents. Realizing his daughter's well-being is at stake, Ames continues the race. He teams up with Machine Gun Joe, and together they take down the powerful Dreadnought, a secret weapon deployed by Hennessy. However, Hennessy plots to kill Ames by planting a bomb under his car. Ames discovers the bomb and devises a plan with Joe to escape. They modify their cars and manage to outsmart Hennessy, causing chaos and evading capture. Ames sacrifices himself by jumping out of the car, allowing Case to take his place. They eventually separate, and Case is captured, while Ames and Joe successfully escape to Mexico. In the final scene, Ames and Joe have started new life, running a garage in Mexico. Ames has regained custody of his daughter, and they receive a visit from Case, who congratulates them on their freedom. The film ends with Ames reflecting on his love for his daughter, acknowledging his past mistakes but vowing to be the best father he can be. As Ames looks at his daughter playing happily, he reflects on the series of events that brought him to this point. He realizes that despite the hardships and the brutal world of the death race, he has finally found a semblance of peace and a chance at redemption. The garage they now own serves as a sanctuary where they work on cars, not to participate in deadly races, but to restore them and give them a new life. It has become their way of leaving behind the violence and chaos of the past. Ames and Joe have become close friends, bonded by their shared experiences and their desire to leave their troubled pasts behind. They have found solace in each other's company, understanding the darkness they have faced and the choices they made to survive. As they continue their conversation with Case, she reveals that she has been working undercover, gathering evidence against Hennessy and the corrupt prison system. She expresses her gratitude to Ames and Joe for helping expose the truth and bringing justice to the prisoners who suffered under Hennessy's rule. The 3 of them share a moment of camaraderie, reflecting on the resilience of the human spirit and the power of friendship. They toast to new beginnings and a future free from the clutches of the death race and the prison system that controlled their lives. In the final scene, Ames watches his daughter playing, a renewed sense of purpose burning within him. He vows to protect her, to be the father she deserves, and to ensure that she never experiences the darkness that plagued his past. As the credits roll, the audience is left with a sense of hope and the belief that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to find redemption, forge new paths, and create a better future. The movie concludes, leaving a lasting impression on its viewers, reminding them of the importance of resilience, friendship, and the power of love in overcoming the darkest of circumstances.